Andelia, a seasoned hunter and organizer of contestants and beasts for the Galactic arena, prided herself on her ability to procure rare and exceptional specimens. After 200 years in the business, she had never encountered a specimen quite as intriguing as the one she had recently discovered. The planet where she found him was tucked away in an undiscovered system, information she had paid handsomely for. Initial scans revealed a species that had only recently achieved space travel, a remarkable feat considering their harsh environment and limited technology. These humans, as they called themselves, proved to be a treasure trove of potential contestants. Despite their short stature and high-gravity environment, they possessed a penchant for contests of strength and entertainment. Andelia's list of potential candidates grew longer by the day, each one a potential draw for the crowds she aimed to attract to the arena. Then she found him, the perfect choice. He was young, yet experienced, renowned for his skills, but unlikely to cause a stir if he were to mysteriously disappear. With plenty of media footage showcasing his abilities, he was sure to be a hit with the audience. Andelia specialized in low-impact capture, ensuring she could extract her specimens without raising suspicion. For this particular human, faking his death would be a challenge but not an insurmountable one. And so, with a mixture of cunning and resourcefulness, Andelia orchestrated the human's death, much to the surprise of the game's master. Despite objections, she insisted on throwing him directly into the main brackets without testing him first. It was a risky move, but one she was willing to take for the sake of her investment. The next day, the human emerged from his medically induced coma, unaware of the deception that had brought him to this place. Andelia ensured he was kept isolated from the other contestants, providing him with familiar comforts from his home world to maintain the illusion. As she spoke to him, she made it clear that he was now a fighter brought here to entertain the masses, a fate he was yet to comprehend. There was no room for failure in the arena, only victory or death. Andelia watched as the human known as Riker prepared himself with calm determination. She was relieved there would be no need for beatings or torture to coerce him into fighting. Pleased with her choice, Andelia returned to the game's master to learn more about Riker's opponent for the upcoming match. The game's master, though in a sour mood, shared the news with Andelia. Riker would be facing champion Galdir, a formidable opponent known for his unmatched prowess in the arena. Despite the daunting odds, Andelia accepted the challenge, determined to see Riker through the match. Returning to Riker's cell, Andelia delivered the news, offering him some parting words of encouragement. But as she turned to leave, Riker spoke for the first time, his words cryptic, yet filled with an unsettling certainty. Andelia brushed off his words, knowing they would not save him from what lay ahead. As the match approached, Andelia took her place in the viewing booth, surrounded by fellow hunters and huntresses. The arena buzzed with excitement as the announcer welcomed the spectators and introduced the contestants. Champion Galdir made his grand entrance, a towering figure with horns and tusks that struck fear into the hearts of his opponents. The odds were overwhelmingly in his favor, but Andelia remained undeterred, placing a bold wager on Riker's victory. When Riker entered the arena, the crowd erupted into laughter, dismissing him as a mere joke. Even champion Galdir joined in the mockery, underestimating the seemingly insignificant human before him. But Riker's response was swift and deadly, catching everyone off guard. In a blur of motion, Riker dispatched champion Galdir with ruthless efficiency, silencing the arena with his unexpected triumph. Without pausing to revel in his victory, Riker returned to his cell, leaving the crowd stunned and the arena forever changed. As Andelia watched Riker's retreating figure, she couldn't help but feel a sense of awe. The human had defied all expectations, proving himself a force to be reckoned with in the unforgiving arena. Andelia knew that from that day forth, Riker's legend would echo throughout the galaxy, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Humanity Dragonessa Andromeda, was in a luxurious position, having profited immensely from her prized humans' victories in the arena. With each successful match, she reinvested her earnings into her operations, upgrading her ship, rewarding her crew generously, and securing the necessary resources to continue her clandestine activities. However, Dragonessa faced a dilemma. While the allure of acquiring more humans was tempting, the scrutiny from the Galactic Council was becoming increasingly burdensome. She knew she couldn't risk further attention by acquiring more specimens at the moment. Instead, she focused on observing the ongoing tournament, hoping her human would emerge victorious in his first season, a feat that would undoubtedly solidify his status as a champion. Dragonessa found herself intrigued by her human's training regimen. His exceptional strength, speed, and endurance were unparalleled, yet he eschewed conventional weapons, opting instead for a peculiar weapon consisting of 2 short poles connected by a chain, a prop from his past performances. Despite her efforts to provide him with proper weapons, he showed no interest in using them, preferring to rely on his own unarmed combat skills. As her human's success continued to grow, so did the discontent among the other fighters and the game's master. They resented her human's unprecedented rise to the top and the disruption it caused in the arena's dynamics. The game's master summoned Dragonessa to his office, informing her of a dangerous development, an assassination attempt orchestrated by influential benefactors who wanted her human eliminated. The threat of 3 Orani pit fighters posed a grave danger, as they were renowned for their lethal combat abilities. Dragonessa was incensed by the game's master's accusation and stormed out, determined to confront the situation head-on. Approaching her human's training area, Dragonessa couldn't shake the feeling of regret for losing her composure earlier. She questioned him about his meditation practice, seeking answers to his unorthodox methods. His cryptic response hinted at inner turmoil, mirroring her own concerns. Despite her frustration and the looming threat, Dragonessa knew she had to remain composed and focused. The challenges ahead demanded her utmost attention, and she couldn't afford to let her emotions cloud her judgment, not when the stakes were higher than ever. Venora, the Dragoness, found herself locked in a tense exchange with Darkin, the lord of the arena, who sought valuable information she guarded closely. As they negotiated, Venora proposed a wager on the outcome of the next match, involving her prized human fighter. Darkin agreed to the bet, confident in his arrangement of the upcoming fight. If Venora's human lost, she would surrender all information she possessed about him. However, if he won, Darkin offered to partner with Venora to establish a human arena, a proposition that intrigued her despite the risks. On the day of the match, Venora braced herself for the inevitable confrontation with Darkin, knowing that regardless of the outcome, she would face consequences. Attending the event in the VIP lounge, she maintained her composure, adorned in opulent attire, a testament to her status as a renowned huntress. As the match commenced, Venora watched anxiously as her human fighter, known as the Dragon, prepared to face 3 formidable Orani pit fighters. The tension in the arena was palpable as the gates opened, revealing the menacing opponents armed with deadly blades coated in venom. Despite her apprehension, Venora remained stoic, knowing that the fate of her wager and potentially her future partnership with Darkin hung in the balance. As the battle unfolded in the arena below, she couldn't help but feel a sense of unease, wondering what the outcome would hold for her and her human fighter. As the arena erupted with a cacophony of cheers and boos, the announcer introduced the human fighter known as the Dragon, much to the crowd's fascination and astonishment. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as the diminutive figure strode confidently into the arena, his presence commanding attention. The Dragon's unconventional weapon, previously untouched, drew a surge of excitement from the spectators. With a display of raw strength, he shed his shirt, revealing a physique honed through rigorous training. Barefoot and fearless, he advanced to the center of the arena, leaving imprints in the sand with each deliberate step. Meanwhile, the Irani pit fighters wasted no time in engaging their opponent, their reptilian forms poised for combat. With lethal precision, they closed in on the dragon, their blades glinting in the arena's light. But the human remained unfazed, his movements fluid and unpredictable. With astonishing speed, the dragon countered the Irani's onslaught, disarming them with swift strikes from his strange weapon. Each blow was executed with deadly accuracy, incapacitating his adversaries with lethal efficiency. The arena fell silent as the dragon dispatched his foes with ruthless precision. Unwavering in his resolve, the dragon faced his final opponent with unwavering determination. Despite the Irani's desperate attempts to fend him off, the human pressed forward with relentless intensity. With each calculated move, he dismantled his adversary's defenses, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. In a display of unmatched skill and resilience, the dragon emerged victorious, his triumph resonating throughout the arena. As the crowd roared in awe, the human stood triumphant, a symbol of defiance and resilience in the face of adversity. For the dragon, freedom was not just a possibility, it was a testament to his indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve.